I was thinking about the uprisings of the summer of 2020 after the police murder of George Floyd. And those actually involved a broader cross-section of the American population than even the civil rights struggle leading up to the March on Washington. And I think it's really important to remember that we're not commemorating a day, we're commemorating a movement. And that the March on Washington 60 years ago came at a time, in the middle of a decade of upheaval and grassroots protest. The uprisings in the summer of 2020 involved some staggering numbers. I believe it was 1 in 12 American families had young people participate in those struggles, and they came from all backgrounds. And I think that, and I'm kind of a professional optimist, even though these are bleak times, I think that how many young people were involved in those protests is a cause for hope, and is a suggestion to me as a historian that despite what Imani just rightfully said, how frightening it is how quickly the Supreme Court and state legislatures have overturned legislation protecting voting rights and housing rights and rights in the workplace and women's rights to their bodies. The involvement of all those young people suggests to me that we will still be moving forward on the promises that were spoken that day 60 years ago.